Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your general reading for June 2025. If you just found my channel, welcome and thanks for being here. For those of you returning, happy to have you back. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get some overarching energies around the situation. Virgo, place yourself where it makes sense, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or those cross-watching for a Virgo. What is it that needs to come through, please, for Virgo? Okay, Spirit said reversals apply. Got it. I will do that. Two more I heard. Oh, and there they are. Okay, yeah. Bottom of the deck, clean it up. A situation has gotten messy, I'm hearing. This came out in reverse. Blessings, reverse. Okay, we have thinker, new life, tribe, observer. Wow. This could have something to do with friendships. Spirit is wanting me to call out the numbers. I know I'm not always good about that, but these numbers may validate something for you. 22, 44, 39, 8, 49. It feels like you are in the back seat of a situation, maybe, and someone else is in the driver's seat, and you're like, watching their actions, watching what they do. It could be a friendship group. It could be a family. It could be that you feel like something is under constant scrutiny, or that you have to scrutinize, the people around you. And I feel like this thinker energy is kind of like ho-hum. There is the thoughts running through this figure's mind are of disappointment. What do I do now? I thought that something had promise and maybe not, blessed in reverse. Now, this could be that somebody is, I could be picking up on someone who's like wanting to be spoiled rotten. I don't know. That could apply to someone. But with blessed in reverse, it's like, this is nothing but a headache. What am I going to do about it now? New life tells me, and it's at the center point of this line of cards. I feel like this is okay. I've got to regroup. I have to figure something out. I want to start again, and I'm going to just chalk this up as a disappointment or something like that. And whoever comes my way, I'm going to be watchful. I'm going to pay attention. Exchanging gifts. This is the energy exchanged between you and the people around you. Friendships, romantic partners, family, loved ones. Is it equal? Is it balanced? Milk and honey, chop wood, tick-tock, time to go. Oh, wow. I'm getting this energy of I work really hard so you can have a good life. I feel like somebody, whoever's feeling this, is wondering, what am I doing this for? Somebody doesn't even appreciate what I give, what I do. Okay, so let's get just let's look at the tarot, and then I'm feeling like Spirit is wanting to infuse this with something else, almost like what has been building, happening, that someone hasn't really wanted to see. It's like that. Energetically, I'm picking that up. So what is playing out for you? We have the Nine of Wands, spiritual strength. You've been through a battle, and this is, okay, what do I do? Well, you stand your ground. You say what's on your mind. If you're ticked off, maybe, you can have some really nasty dialogue in your head, but maybe soften it when it comes out. Or, hey, if somebody needs to hear some brutal truth, maybe you say it. You've got to trust what your intuition is telling you. Our intuition gives us more valuable insights than anything anybody can say or do. Just trust your gut. And if what your gut is telling you is this has gone on long enough, whatever it is, trust that. Yeah. Speak your truth, throat chakra. Accept defeat in this situation. The 5 of Swords. Never an easy energy, and it feels like something has been kind of working against you, Virgo. I want another layer. I feel like I want another layer. 9 of Wands. Yeah, Spirit is giving me the nod. 9 of Wands. You've given it your all, you know, and sometimes we have to, you know, take a look at what's best for us, maybe not what is expected of us, because that could be an unreasonable expectation. Trust your intuition. Third eye chakra and your intuition. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. This could be about a soul connection. Okay. Okay. I was going to move to 7 of Wands. Okay, truth. Clearly, there's something you need to say, and maybe you've been keeping it quiet. The secret keeper, the high priestess. I feel like this delivers a message that's hard to hear. What is this stand your ground energy? Another 7. Stand your ground, the Chariot. You know, if this is, the relationship is either going to progress or it's not going to progress, I feel like nothing needs to stop you. Let's say that whatever you want to move toward that. And there's something you know intuitively you can't take along, and maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a lover. I think it's a difficult truth, and maybe you're repeating this in your head so that in some way you can, you know, really see something clearly, and then you can address the unfairness by speaking your mind, speaking your truth. Stand your ground, Chariot. Now remember, you could be an onlooker. If you're in a situation where someone is like, I'm so done with this, maybe they're making this big decision. Wow. The Lovers. Choose wisely, 7 of Cups. New beginnings. So we have the new life here. I feel like a relationship has been a colossal disappointment. That's how I'm hearing it. And there's no bargaining. Emperor. I want to look for a moment at the truth someone is beginning to see. Like this is what your intuition is revealing, or theirs, if this is someone else. What is becoming crystal clear? No more games. 5 of Swords, reverse. Done. I got to speak my truth. No games. Yep, I'm hearing no games. 8 of Wands. Movement. This is traveling. It's the 8 of Wands energy, which is communication. I can't move forward if I don't speak my mind, speak my truth. This could be a rather contentious situation going with the flow. And maybe someone's easygoing nature has been maybe taken advantage of. Like I've just been easy like Sunday morning with this situation and no more. I think it's taken like a buildup of this energy for someone to say, I'm done. I've had it. Healing at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Yeah. You can't fight against uncooperative people. You know, if you're learning who supports you and who has your back, who's in, who's not, you know, eeny, meeny, miny, gone, like done. It feels disappointing. The energy around this is like, oh God. What's the 5 of Swords? the Fool reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Wow. And we have a poker, Hierophant. This could have something to do with a relationship, a marriage. This could be a betrayal, and someone is saying, I'm not going to be stupid enough to do that again. Oh, guys. Courage, strength. I want to know what Spirit has to share with you about okay, they're giving it to me in a weird way. Sorry. Okay, can you restate that, Spirit? Okay, your next, not your, whether it's you or someone else, the next steps are becoming super clear. What is that? The next steps are becoming clear. What is that? Oh my goodness. The Seven of Wands. Devil at the bottom of the deck. Stand your ground. I feel like, and Virgo, you're sweethearts. I mean, you are, but if this is you, don't back down. You know, it's coming out twice. Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands. If you have put up with something long enough and you know that the person on the other end of the equation isn't meeting you where you need to be met, make a different decision. Cut your losses, accept defeat, move on. This could be someone super close to you. Could be family, for crying out loud. Another 5. The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Swords in reverse. A decision needs to be made, and maybe someone hasn't wanted to make it. And maybe soon information, comes to whomever needs to do this that makes it clear. Is there, I've been turning a blind eye, and maybe now it's like, wait a minute, I see what's going on here, whatever the case is. I think that this isn't about what happened, it's about the decision you make because of it. Hermit, there you are. What have you learned? What are you going to do next? Are you looking, for inner guidance? We have the Chariot, bottom of the deck, again, the Devil. Perseverance, moving forward, getting through this. The Star, healing. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, strength, the Five of Cups. Yeah, it feels like kind of a cut your losses energy. Now, this could be a marriage situation. This could be someone's mother, a baby mother, baby mama. Let's see what's going on that you don't know. What needs to become very clear? Wow. Let me grab what's on the floor. Oh, well, I like that. We have the Star, guaranteed success. The month of May might be significant for someone. Maybe you are connected to an early Gemini or a Taurian. We have Butterfly, a change for the better. Desk, pay attention to your work. Okay, let's keep going. What is it you don't know? Maybe someone decides, I want to focus on my success or my work. We have Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. August could be significant. Interesting that we're getting that. Virgo, that could be, Leos, Virgos, bird flying. News is on the way. I feel like this is a significant conversation. And we have one more door. Opportunities are waiting for you. I think what Spirit is saying is there's something new that alleviates whatever has been heavy. Now, it could be a relationship. I'm looking at these two hearts. I just heard Venus in Scorpio. I think Venus is in Scorpio right now. We have divine feminine energy here. Maybe someone is leaving behind like a no-win situation, whatever that is, and the doors just like fly open. Sometimes when we keep ourselves, yeah, Spirit is saying, yes, make this point. When we are not on our path, or we are fighting to make something that is never going to turn out, never working out, always there are obstacles and challenges, and we're fighting to make what is not meant to be part of our experience, like make it work, stick around, and we're constantly fighting against what it is. Guess what? It shouldn't stay. Bottom of the deck, happiness and well-being. This is a change for the better for someone. And I feel like whatever the situation is, it's like, okay, I'm realizing that I keep hitting my head against the wall with this. And I'm being shown, don't reverse, fool. Don't go back there. That was not meant to remain. And it could be that, this is about an ungrateful someone in your life or their life. And I don't know, I'm just kind of getting that this is sort of the pivot point for someone. Let's take a look at how you are being guided in this situation, Virgo. Wow. No, just very simply. And if this is you being shown another avenue, think about that. And we have doing what's right, demonstrate accountability, integrity, and strong character, however uncomfortable. Relationship standards, examine your close relationships. I just heard barking up the wrong tree, whatever that means. I saw 1919. That might be 919. Someone might be, born in August. That might be significant. Maybe that's your birthday. Maybe that's your confirmation. Changes to home. Removing doubt. Everything will work out. Revelation. Sacrifice. This is the frustration coming to a head. Let's get a little bit of guidance for you from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to consider, or what advice do they have? It could be both. If you're an onlooker, again, just reverse the energies. This is what your person is dealing with. Okay. Look out for others. This could be someone who is self-sacrificing. This could be keep your eye on other people. Whoa, yikes. Things will turn out better than expected. Bottom of the deck, remain impartial. Don't take sides. Interesting. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to pause here. We're going to take this into the extended, and I'm going to look at, once this new beginning happens, what happens from there. I'm not feeling pushback, because I'm feeling like whoever is speaking their mind is doing so in a way that they're not mincing their words. It's going to be really clear. And I feel like Leo had a little bit of this energy, like there's a sigh of relief when you can finally say, I wash my hands. All right.